Hello everyone, we are Team Fugitivas, and in this video podcast we will talk about the most important points in the research paper entitled Strategies for the Communication and Collaborative Online Work by University Students by Gutierrez Porlan, Román Garcia, and Sánchez Vera. It is known that in recent years the Internet has become a huge provider of tools that have been developed to enable user participation and communication among those users. Tim O'Reilly defined Web 2.0 as the new paradigm regarding how we use the Internet, in which tools are platforms for users to use and which foster communication. The social networks boom in 2009 and 2010 has further enhanced the idea of the web as a platform in which communication is the fundamental component. The Internet, the network of networks, has always provided communication among its users through tools like email, forums, and chat rooms. These applications have served to broaden and diversify the channels of communication to the extent that today's web, based on communication and mobile technologies, is considered to be Web 3.0, which goes beyond the definition of a semantic web.
In the world of education, due to enable students to learn to develop the basic skills required for online communication, this is important not only at the professional level, encouraging young people to cope well in a changing environment, but also at the personal level, since online communication also affects how young people build their own identities. Here, the concept of PLE joins to foci of research, student-centered learning processes, and how technologies affect or may affect them. A PLE, according to Castañeda and Adele, will comprise three fundamental parts. First, reading tools and strategies through which information is accessed and managed. Second, reflection tools and strategies related to the places where I guide and participate. Third, relation tools and strategies related to the environment in which I am in contact with others. Personal learning network to refer to the tools, mechanisms, and activities that we set in motion when communicating with others, when we share resources, and when we exchange information. The aim of this research is to obtain a deeper knowledge of the online strategies and tools that the students use, especially in the area of communication. The research is empirical and seeks to gather information of a descriptive type and uses a questionnaire to collect data.
The tool. A questionnaire was used. The questionnaire consists of 48 items and it was administered through email. Results. The general data show that students prefer messaging tools, 41.19%, followed by email, 27.65%, and then social media tools, 25.85%. Less than 6% opted for video conferencing. Virtual environments like Moodle or Sakai for project work occupy third place in all the areas of knowledge. It was also seen that females, 88.8%, attribute more importance to interaction with others in group work than males, 81.2%. Students were asked about their tool preferences when carrying out group work. The tools included Google Drive, social networks, the virtual environments of their universities, wikis, and blogs. and Google Drive was placed as the most used tool for group work. Virtual environments like Moodle or Sakai for project work occupy third place in all the areas of knowledge. Finally, we asked students about aspects they prioritize when working in teams. Building together is almost always of importance for 58.8%. Sharing resources scored almost the same, 87.98%, with always scoring 48.64% and often 39.34%. The chance of interacting with others was also given priority when almost always scoring 53.70% and often 32.81%, making a total of 86.51%.
And well, as a conclusion, we can say that based on the results, it was affirmed that both basic internet tools, email, and social network tools are used by the vast majority of the students interviewed for communication purposes. Their findings show that email and social media tools are also used by the majority of the students interviewed, while the least used tools are video conferencing and chats, in spite of the possibilities that these offer for collaboration. Instant messaging and social network tools are leading to a decline in the use of more traditional telematic tools like wikis, video conferences, or also chats. Google Drive is per excellence the preferred tool when students are working on group projects. This tool is followed by social network tools. Furthermore, the more complex the online possibilities offered and the greater the user involved require e.g. link managers. The lower the interest on the part of the students to the extent that these possibilities are scarcely used. There is also a large difference between the digital competence students perceive they have acquired at university and that demanded by the professional world. The results of this study show that our students are beginning to see the web as a learning space. So the moment is ripe for institutions of higher education to enhance and reaffirm this vision.